What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday, my beautiful crypto community. I'm glad some of you made some profits yesterday with Chris calls on that meme that he made a call yesterday. I love to see that. That's amazing. There's really nothing else going on in the market. We're still going sideways. There's not much to do other than just be patient with your positions. If you are not trading memes, with memes you don't want to stick too long with them unless it's a decent project, like nice project like Bad Cat. I'm still thinking it's a little too early to pump it again, but me and Chris will discuss it and let you guys know what we're doing tomorrow, if we're pumping Bad Cat or not. Other than that, there is really nothing new, but I wanted to give you some. So yesterday I had a customer come in. He was 40 years old guy that works at his job for 9 years, and he came to buy a pickup truck. And he had decent down payment. So pickup truck he was trying to buy was 40,000, and he had $3,000 down. And then we try to get him approved, but his credit is very limited. Like his credit score is very limited. And I'm thinking, 40 years old, born in US, with all those opportunities in this country, the guy still did not take advantage of credit score system. So he did not build his credit. Like, same job, 9 years, 40 years old guy did not build his credit. I want you guys, I noticed that most of our people in the group are younger fellas, and I want you guys to think about that. When you are 30, 40 years old, do you want to have the same thing that as this guy, like paid cash for everything, live on the minimum like spending, not owning anything nice? This is the first nice truck he was trying to buy in his 40 years. The guy is 40 years, he can't buy, banks declined him, he can't buy a truck for 40 grand, working 9 years at the same job, being a manager, making decent money, right? It was like 6 grand a month or something like that. I mean, anyone can make right now online more than that, but the thing is that what I'm saying is, do you want to live like this guy on a low side and just have the minimal things in life and not own anything and just basically work, or you want to build something that's going to make you happy, enjoy nicer things, travel, live better life? Like, for example, with my credit, when I moved to US, I start learning the process of this country. I start learning things, like to understand what's out there that's going to make my life easier. The first thing I learned is the credit. So when I moved here, I was 18 years old. I opened up a credit card. It was a secure credit card, which I put $300 off of my own money into the credit card and basically used my own money. It's called secured credit card. Use my own money to buy things and pay it off. So I basically made it look like I'm using their money, the bank's money, but I was using my own money. So that started affecting my credit. It started showing on my credit that actually I'm using a credit card, paying on it on time. Then I started receiving offers from other banks that, oh, we'll give you $1,000 credit card. That's not going to be my money, it's going to be their money. So from there I received bigger credit limits, credit cards. I start using those into my like everyday life. fill up with gas, go to dinner, buy anything for home, you know, anything, pay bills. I used credit cards to do anything and make points. Like they give you points for using credit card. And what I did, instead of making payments on the credit card, I paid it off at the end of the month, so I don't pay the interest on the credit card. I basically used credit card for free to gain points. So eventually at the end of the year, I, you know, using I mean, how much are you going to spend a month? Like 1,000, 2,000. So you gain 2% back in return. Back then it wasn't 2%, I think it was 1%. But even then, you spend a year, you spend $10,000. You still make a 1%, $100, whatever the amount, like, you know, you make. It's still free money that you're making using a credit card. So it's important to have good credit score, guys. I know a lot of you are younger fellas in the group, and that's when you need to start building your score, because you are thinking, oh, you're too young, you will do it later. No, the time flies, and it takes a while to build a strong credit score. It takes years. So don't think like those people that are actually not educated when it comes to credit score. Oh, I'll pay cash for this. Oh, I'll pay cash. Oh, I don't have bills. No, you can use credit to become rich, to make money, because you use other people's money to buy things that you can make profits with. You know, like, for example, if you opened up Amazon FBA store, you could use a credit card to buy your inventory. So if you spend $100,000 a month and it's 2% you get 2% return, you make $2,000 off of just ordering stuff on Amazon for Amazon FBA on your credit card. $2,000 every month. So it's absolutely free money. Yes, you might think, oh, I can't spend 100,000, but eventually when you try, you work hard, you grow, 100,000 is not going to be a lot for you. Like, you will be, you know, using that for your business every month if you created a business. Yeah, for some of you will be like, oh my god, I only have 1,000 right now, or 500. Yes, but okay, so you are trying, you hustling. Eventually you will become bigger. Eventually you will become successful if you keep going and keep trying, and you will start making money. And instead of using cash or debit card, you use a credit card, and you get funds in return. Like for Autopalace, I use Cap One credit card for Autopalace every month, and I only, just on advertising, I spend $60,000 a month, and everything goes on that credit card. On top of that, we buy parts. So every month I spend a little over $100,000 on that credit card, and I pay it off every single month. I don't make payments on it, I just pay it off. So every time I pay it off, I'm not getting charged interest. So I'm using their money for absolutely free for a month, and then I'm getting points, 2% back. So 100,000 every month, I make $2,000 just from using somebody else's money to run my business. Like, just think about it. 10 months, that's $20,000 out of nowhere. I make $20,000 using somebody else's money for my business. That's very comfortable for me. I don't need to worry if I have enough on the debit card or on this account, because yeah, of course, at the end of the month I will have all the money in there to pay it off. And I mean, it's the cash flow. The business has got cash flow. We sell cars, profits coming, money coming in, cash flow is coming in. So I pay off every month this credit card and make money for free. That's the power of credit. So reason I created this video today, guys, to give you motivation to start building your credit, because if you don't, you will regret. So when you're older, you'll be like, I should have started building credit a while ago. I got so many customers in here every day that still don't have any credit, and they live in the United States, they born in the United States, older generation, they still don't have any credit. So that's sad, you know. Nobody, the thing is that nobody educated them that it's important. Nobody explained to them that why you need a credit card or why you need a good credit score. Nobody told them about it, so they don't know. They don't know any better. That's why I wanted to give you this advice right now, because you are my community. I love you guys, because we are all a great big family. Like, we help each other. I see how everyone is basically helping each other every day. I see how one will have a question and everybody else will jump on it and help, knowing that if I'm busy and I can't reply fast enough, everybody's helping. So we are one big family. That's why anything I know, anything I learned through the time of being in the United States, I will teach you guys. I will give you all the information, any advice I can, I will do it for you. So this is first step for you guys to start building your credit, because by the time you're 30 or 25 or 35, you have a solid credit, 700 plus, you can buy anything. You can buy a Lamborghini, you can buy any luxury car. The thing is that I see people pay 25% interest rate when they buy a car. Why? Because they have bad credit score, and they're not educated that, listen, if I build my credit score stronger, I could just buy a car for a cheaper interest rate. Why would I pay that much interest right now and lose so much money? Why don't I just build a credit? Nobody teaching them. They thinking it's normal to pay that high of an interest rate on a car. And we sell cars like that every day for 25% interest rate for people that are high risk, that have bad credit score, and they're high risk for the bank, and that's why they're charging them high interest rate. But they don't understand, in the long run, they're overpaying to have a bad credit. They may have a couple grand worth of collections on their credit. They could have paid it off. Their credit would have went up, and they would pay so much less interest on the car that they are buying. But now they're paying thousands and thousands of dollars more for having bad credit, versus they could just fix their credit and buy their car at the 5-6% interest rate and not pay thousands of dollars of interest. So this is just illogical, and people are not educated on that. They don't know any better. There's nobody to tell them. That's why it happens. That's why there's so many people with bad credit. And I want you guys to start building your credit now, because it's going to help you in the future. And a few years later, you will tell me, man, thank you so much for giving us this advice. Now I can buy a house, I can buy a nice car, I can buy nice things that nobody else can. You know, this is important to have good credit score, guys. That's all for today. Let's go, guys.